Dear friends in the Dhamma, let us sit together, calm, quiet, curious. Let us take this moment to explore something subtle yet profound, the arising of the Anapana Nimitta, that radiant sign that emerges during deep meditation on the breath. Now, you might wonder, where does it come from? Why does it appear? This Nimitta is not some magical vision, nor is it a light show from the mind's imagination. It is a natural result, a symptom, you could say, of a deeply gathered and unified mind. You see, most of what we experience as mind states are reactions, responses to the breath, to sensation, to thoughts. But not all of these states are fertile ground for the Nimitta. Only a refined mind, a still mind, a deeply concentrated heart, only that kind of mind can give birth to the Nimitta. Just as a quiet pond reflects the moon clearly, only when the water is still, the Nimitta appears only when the breath has become soft, silent, and the mind has become singular, unified, and bright. Let me be clear. The true Anapana Nimitta arises from the breath itself, not from imagination, not from mental strain, and not from mere visualization. It emerges when you are so completely present with the breath, so gently attuned that the breath and the mind are no longer two. They become one movement, one pulse, and from that unified awareness, the Nimitta blooms like a lotus from the depths. But here is something to reflect on. Not every light or image you see is the true Nimitta. Sometimes meditators report seeing something, perhaps a glow, a shape, or a flicker of light, but it's seen somewhere away from the breath, far from the nostrils, outside the body. If you see it hovering in the distance, somewhere out there, that is not the genuine Nimitta. That is likely a product of mental imagery or shallow concentration. It may look beautiful, it may feel special, but unless it arises from deep internal stillness and unshakable attention on the breath, it is not the true sign. The real Nimitta does not appear because you try to force it. It's not summoned by desire or by chasing after it. It arises when the mind is fully collected, when effort has matured into stillness. When you're no longer doing the meditation, but simply resting in effortless presence. Now, listen carefully. Even deep concentration can produce a kind of Nimitta, but not all such signs lead to true absorption. A light may appear, a pleasant sensation may spread. But if that sign does not lead you into deeper serenity, if it doesn't carry you into the subtle silence of Jhāna, then it is not the Anapana Nimitta. It is a shadow, not the lamp. So how do you know if it's the real one? When the Nimitta is genuine, it becomes your doorway into Samādhi. It's not just a picture, it's a portal. You don't watch it like a movie, you merge with it. It draws you inward, it deepens the peace. The breath becomes utterly refined, the body fades, the world drops away. And all that remains is that radiance of stillness. But if the Nimitta doesn't lead to this, if you try to hold on to it, focus on it, and it just fizzles out, then it's likely not yet mature. It's like trying to pick fruit before it's ripe. You'll only get bitterness. Be patient. Attention alone is not enough. You must allow the attention to soften into intimacy, to ripen into stillness. If your attention is sharp but tense, the Nimitta won't stay. It will flicker, dissolve, vanish like morning mist, because the mind hasn't settled deep enough to hold it. So what's the way forward? Keep returning to the breath. Gently, patiently, with reverence, not force. Let the breath be your teacher, not your servant. Let each inhalation be a bow. Let each exhalation be a release. When the time is right, when the breath becomes silk, when the heart becomes still water, the Nimitta will arise on its own. Like a star appearing in a night sky you didn't even know was there. And when it does, stay with it. Let it carry you. Don't chase it. Don't cling to it. Just rest in it and let it draw you into that deep, nourishing silence that the Buddha so lovingly pointed us toward. This is the path of stillness. This is the gateway of Anapana, and the Nimitta, true and luminous, is the herald of its arrival. May your breath be your refuge. May your mind be your home, and may peace arise like dawn within you. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.